8. They're all set. The quintet are ready, and they're off and racing, and Force 8 broke the line well. Force 8 got away well towards the inside. Gaelic Dancer shows any amount of pace, and just behind them is Radiant Heat with Willow Wild towards the inside, and last of the 5 is Free in Seattle, who races somewhat detached from the field, racing about 7-8 lengths off the leader. Force 8 and Gaelic Dancer. The market suggested that these two would be the ones to follow. At the 600-meter marker, there's little between them. Force 8's just a neck in front of Gaelic Dancer. They've sped away 8 lengths from Radiant Heat and Willow Wild, and a long way back to Free in Seattle. As they head down into the last 300, it's Force 8 the leader by half a length. Gaelic Dancer's trying to rally in the closing stages. Behind that, Willow Wild, and then came Radiant Heat, but with 200 to go, it's Force 8 that's put the pressure on now, and Force 8 is going to draw away and win it. Force 8 by 4-5 lengths. Back in second, Gaelic Dancer trying to rally, but it's going to be Force 8 the winner by 6. Second will go to Radiant Heat, then Willow Wild, and Gaelic Dancer stopped that last bit to only run fourth. Very green in the run, that closing stage. She didn't really know how to challenge Force 8 in that last 200 meters, and once Ryan Munger sensed that Gaelic Dancer came under pressure, it was just all systems go, and Force 8 clears away for the Capnius brothers. Well done to Matthew and Anthony Capnius, and to winning trainer Paul Matchett. This was bred at the Winterbach stud, daughter of Gimme the Green Light, out of the horse chestnut mare Cherry Orchid. Force 8 wins comfortably as she wants to, beating home Radiant Heat in the Bram van Hastian colours. Then came Willow Wild and Gaelic Dancer.
Well, the stable had quite a few runners on the card this afternoon. Many have been scratched, but hopefully all things will be okay. The ones that have come through, obviously, you have to respect. And one of those is in the first race, number 2, Force 8, who has come through to show further improvement and come through and win race number 1 under the urgings of Ryan Munger teaming up with Paul Matchett. We're going to start with an award for the winning groom, and that is a Statan Chauke. And, of course, one of Paul Matchett's assistants is here to receive the check. That is the first of our awards for the winning groom, courtesy of World Sports Betting. Thank you very much, sir. And please give our regards to Statan.
Okay, thank you. I'm saying well done, Statan, for having a good winner. Also, I would like to thank my owners, Mr. Kapanias. Yeah, they've got a nice champion. I think I'm happy for them. Also, I also want to thank our jockey, Manga, and my boss, Mr. Paul. Say well done, boss, for the winner.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Right, let's get the internationalist in the ring, and that is, of course, Mr. Ryan Munger off to a winning start, and this could be one of several visits he pays us. First of all, a 2-year-old is still learning a third run since debut. And, of course, first of all, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. It's a hot afternoon there, and you are breathing a little bit. Of course, it should be expected in this rarefied air.
Oh, you know, it's a beautiful summer's day at the VAAL, typical summer day. She was pretty simple. She had a lot of, out of the baby, she had a lot of experience, and I kind of just let that count. She broke very clean. She was in front quite nicely, and when the horses challenged her, she was kind of looking for company, but, you know, when I shook her up 200 to go, you can actually feel her little legs quicken under me, and yeah, she wanted hands and heels. It's a good win from her, and I'm just very chuffed. You know, Mr. Matchett, he's always thrown me a bone here and there, so Mr. Matchett, thank you very much. These colours have also been lucky. The Capnius brothers, thank you to them. You know, they've also thrown me a lot of winners in the past, and I'm just glad I can get on one of them now. You know, this filly's not going to stop here. She's going to win a few more.
Right, let's look ahead. Obviously, as you said, the future looks bright. Tio Tiarate has been knocking on the door quite loudly. There is a bit of talk about the 2 horses from the big stables, that is Happy Mo and Kadizora. But I think Tio Tiarate, putting it all together, seems to have penny has dropped. What are your chances there?
Yeah, like you say, on form, she's improved her last 2 runs. She is a horse trained here at the VAAL, so this is her home ground. And for some reason, these VAAL horses seem to love this course. So, yeah, definitely a big shout. I wish I had a better draw, but, you know, that's why I'm on top, put her in the right spot, and I expect her to be in the money.
And then finally, anything else we can follow that we may not have touched on?
You know, I've got competitive rides. All I can really say is don't leave most of them out, you know. So let's see. I'm hoping Damo Star will run a big race in race 5. I mean, race 4, one of those races.
Very competitive race.
It is a competitive race, but she is a very nice filly, and if she doesn't come up short second run after rest, she's a huge runner as well. So don't leave her out as well.
So how much more time do we have with you?
This is probably going to be the last month. Nothing 100% yet confirmed, but this will probably be the last month before I shoot off back to Toronto and start up there again.
We'll make the most of it. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Cecil.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Matchett, the old adage, the first trainer you meet is the one that you have to follow. And I met you miles away, and I wish you well. Thank you so much for joining us after this
Cecil,
win.
you're right in what you say. It's
I'm right for a change in your eyes.
You're always right.
Yeah.
You're a very good tipster and a good presenter. One of the best.
Thank you so much.
Cecil.
Good, kind words.
But let's get back to the filly, and it was nice that I could give Ryan a winner before he goes back home. And, I take his cash on the golf course all the time, so it's nice that I can give him some money back.
Yeah.
And well done to obviously the Capnius brothers, Anthony and Matthew. Great supporters of the stable. They always say they deserve every winner they get. And there's excuses for the previous 2 runs. There were reasons, but she got it right today, and she showed them a clean pair of heels. And what else can I say? Well done to my World Sports betting sponsors. Thank you.
All right, just one last word. The Capnius they're synonymous with the yard. The Spongs are also becoming very passionate followers of your stable.
Yes, they've bought a few horses and to me, and I appreciate all the support I can get.
Improving well in the second race, and at the 4th time should go close.
It looks like that.
Thank you so much, Paul, for talking to us. And whatever the problem with the horses, that elevated temperatures, hopefully it's sorted out soon.
Thank you very much, sir. Cecil.
Thank you very much, sir. That is Paul Matchett, and he's off to a winning start in the very first. And as I said, we wish him well. And certainly we could be talking to him after race 2. Obviously, Alec Laird will have something to say, as well as Sean Terry with an unexposed sword in the colours of the Coons. That is the first leg of the PA.